What if a cybercriminal wasn't just after your money or data, but also demanded that you help perpetuate their scheme? Unfortunately, some blackmail operations now demand victim recruitment, forcing targets to help scammers find new people or face exposure. This model is often referred to as pyramid blackmail, and it turns fear into expansion. Once someone is trapped, the scammer shifts the goal from payment to growth, pushing the victim to act as a recruiter under pressure. In early 2026, a federal jury in Sherman, Texas convicted LaShonda and Marlon Moore for running a large illegal pyramid scheme called Blessings in No Time, which defrauded more than 10,000 people of over $25 million during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Moores recruited participants with promises of high returns and encouraged them to bring in others, turning personal networks into expanding victim pools before prosecutors proved the fraud in court. Where pyramid blackmail came from. The recruiting pressure in some online extortion models resembles classic pyramid schemes, where existing participants are required to recruit others to survive financially. Cybercriminals adapted that framework into blackmail ecosystems by replacing profit promises with threats. Early online blackmail targeted individuals one at a time, but criminals realized victims had access to entire social networks they could exploit. With the rise of social media, contact lists became built in recruitment pipelines that criminals could weaponize. Pyramid blackmail emerged as scammers discovered that fear spreads faster than advertising and requires less effort. Blackmail that replicates itself. Modern pyramid blackmail thrives on messaging apps, dating platforms, and social media networks where identity is easy to fake and communication happens instantly. Victim reports suggest that scammers run structured scripts that tell victims exactly how to approach new targets and what language to use. Each successful recruitment expands the network and shields the original criminals behind layers of frightened intermediaries. Victim recruitment is now a deliberate operational strategy instead of a side effect. These scams behave like self-replicating systems where every trapped person becomes a distribution channel. The emotional trap that keeps it growing. Pyramid blackmail forces victims into a moral conflict by demanding they endanger others to protect themselves. That pressure creates shame, panic, and isolation that criminals intentionally exploit. Victims fear exposure and social fallout, so they comply with recruitment demands even when they know it is wrong. This emotional burden is part of the design and keeps the scam stable. Victim recruitment spreads harm beyond the original target and damages friendships, reputations, and trust. The psychological weight keeps victims silent and locked inside the system. Signs you are being turned into a recruiter. Pyramid blackmail follows predictable patterns. Once recruitment begins, the tactics become structured and repeatable. The presence of any of the following signals strongly suggests you are being used as part of an organized scheme. Demands to contact friends or strangers and pressure them into risky conversations. Scripts instructing you exactly what messages to send and when to send them. Promises that recruiting others will magically end the blackmail against you. Quotas tied to how many people you must bring in before threats stop. Extreme pressure to act quickly while keeping everything hidden from everyone. These are classic indicators of pyramid blackmail and organized victim recruitment. Steps that break the pyramid. Pyramid blackmail only works if victims stay compliant. Breaking the cycle requires deliberate action that cuts off recruitment and restores control. These steps are designed to protect you, preserve evidence, and prevent the scam from spreading further. Stop all recruitment activity immediately and save every message as permanent evidence. Do not block the scammer right away because retaliation can escalate and destroy critical proof. Warn anyone you already contacted so they can protect themselves from becoming victims. Report the incident to the FBI Internet Crime Complaint Center and the FTC. Reach out to private cybersecurity firms that specialize in cases for victim recruitment and pyramid blackmail. Ending the chain starts with you. Pyramid blackmail survives by convincing victims they have no safe exit. The moment you document the threats, report the crime, and seek expert help, the structure weakens. If a blackmailer is forcing you to recruit others, you are not dealing with an individual scammer. You are caught inside an organized extortion system. These cases require professional intervention, not silence or compliance. Blackmail.HelpLine works with victims of recruitment-based blackmail by documenting threats, preserving digital evidence, tracing scam infrastructure, and actively disrupting ongoing extortion campaigns. Our experts can help you stop contact safely, reduce retaliation risk, and coordinate reporting with law enforcement when appropriate. Instead of being used as a tool to harm others, you can exit the situation with expert guidance. Speak directly with a cyber investigator at 888-634-1535 or visit blackmail.helpline.com for confidential support. Helpful links and resources. To learn more, visit our website at blackmail.helpline.com. The link is in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment with your questions or call us directly at 888-634-1535. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more cases like this. See you in the next video.